Welcome to our deep dive into the world of artificial intelligence. Now, you might be thinking, oh great, another AI video. Is this going to be about how robots are going to take over my job and then make me watch cat videos on a loop? And look, that's not entirely outside the realm of possibility, but that's not exactly what we're focusing on today. Today, we're uncovering 14 important truths about AI that you need to know. Because while AI has the potential to revolutionize our world in countless positive ways, it also comes with a whole set of ethical dilemmas, potential pitfalls, and significant challenges that we need to address. Think of this as a kind of public service announcement. But instead of telling you to stop, drop, and roll, we're urging you to sit up, pay attention, and maybe consider investing in a good tinfoil hat. Because we're about to delve into the complex side of AI, from its potential to replace human jobs and impact our privacy, to the inherent biases present in algorithms, and the significant concerns around autonomous systems. So buckle up, dear viewers, because things are about to get a little bit real, a little bit futuristic, and a whole lot of thought-provoking.
Let's be honest, nobody wants to hear that their job might become obsolete, especially not because a bunch of ones and zeros figured out how to do it faster and cheaper. But the reality is, AI is already automating tasks across various industries. From factory work to customer service, algorithms are streamlining processes with ruthless efficiency, and that often means human workers are finding themselves out of a job. Now, some might argue that AI will create new jobs, and that's certainly possible. But are those new jobs going to be accessible to the people who are displaced? Will a truck driver suddenly become a data analyst because a self-driving rig took over their route? It's a complicated issue, and frankly, one that we need to be having serious conversations about right now to ensure a smooth transition for everyone involved.
Remember when the biggest privacy concern was someone reading your diary? Those were simpler times. Now we've got facial recognition software, predictive policing algorithms, and surveillance systems so sophisticated they can identify you by your gait. AI is making it easier than ever before to track our every move, and it's not always for reasons that benefit us. Law enforcement agencies often say it's about keeping us safe, and maybe it is sometimes. But where do we draw the line? When does security become excessive surveillance? And what happens if these powerful tools are misused? These are questions that keep ethicists up at night, and frankly, they should probably keep you up at night too.
Here's the thing about AI, it's only as good as the data it's trained on, and unfortunately, a lot of that data, it can contain the same biases and prejudices that exist in human society. This means that AI algorithms might replicate and even amplify existing inequalities, leading to some problematic outcomes. We've seen it in hiring algorithms that may unintentionally discriminate against women and minorities, in loan applications that might unfairly deny people of color, and even in criminal justice systems where AI is used to predict recidivism rates. These are not isolated incidents, folks. This is systemic bias influenced by technology, and it's something we need to address head-on.
AI, the environmental impact in the server room. You know those massive data centers that power all this advanced AI technology? They consume a significant amount of electricity, much more than you might expect. Training a single AI model can use more energy than an average car over its entire lifetime. That's right, your AI assistant has a larger carbon footprint than you might think. And before you assume it's just electricity, remember that not all electricity is from clean energy sources. A significant portion still comes from fossil fuels, contributing to climate change. So, while AI has many benefits, it's important to consider its environmental impact.
Autonomous weapons. Because who needs human judgment in warfare? Remember Skynet from Terminator? Yeah, that's where this is headed. Okay, maybe not exactly, but the development of autonomous weapon systems is like something out of a sci-fi film. We're talking about machines with the ability to select and engage targets without human intervention. Let that sink in for a moment. Now, proponents argue that these weapons will be more precise, reducing collateral damage and saving lives. But critics warn of an AI arms race, a loss of human control, and the concerning prospect of machines making critical decisions on the battlefield. Honestly, the fact that we even have to have this conversation is a testament to how complex things have become.
The AI moral maze. When machines make critical decisions, imagine a self-driving car faced with a split-second decision swerve to avoid a pedestrian and risk injuring the passenger or stay on course and potentially harm the pedestrian. What choice does the car make? This isn't some abstract thought experiment. These are the ethical dilemmas we are facing as AI becomes increasingly integrated into our lives. And it's not just about self-driving cars. What about AI in healthcare, making diagnoses and treatment recommendations? What about AI in finance, approving loans and making investment decisions? These are all areas where algorithms are being entrusted with making decisions that have real-world consequences, and we haven't even scratched the surface of the ethical implications.
Ever get that eerie feeling that social media is reading your mind? Well, it's not your mind they're reading, it's your data. AI algorithms are the puppet masters behind the scenes, analyzing your every like, share, and comment to curate a personalized feed designed to keep you scrolling. And it's incredibly effective. But here's the concern. These algorithms can also influence your perceptions, potentially keeping you in echo chambers of similar opinions, and sometimes spreading misleading information. The spread of inaccurate news, the amplification of strong opinions, the division of viewpoints. AI is playing a role in all of it, and it's time we started paying attention.
Right now, a few major tech companies lead the majority of AI research and development. These companies have access to vast amounts of data, large teams of engineers, and significant computing power. This centralization can be concerning. When a few entities dominate the future of AI, it can limit innovation and competition, potentially leading to a concentration of influence. It's important to ensure that AI development is inclusive so it benefits all of humanity, not just a select few. Otherwise, we risk a future where a few corporations have too much control over our data and lives.
One of the biggest challenges with AI is its lack of transparency. Many AI systems are essentially black boxes, meaning we don't fully understand how they work, how they arrive at their decisions, or why they make the mistakes they do. And that's a concern. Because when we don't understand how these systems operate, we can't hold them accountable. We can't identify and correct biases, and we certainly can't fully trust them to make decisions that impact our lives. Advocating for transparency in AI development isn't just about satisfying our curiosity. It's about ensuring fairness, accountability, and ultimately, our own safety.
AI has the potential to impact social and economic structures. As automation changes the job market, we may see shifts in employment patterns, particularly for low-wage workers. And it's not just about jobs. AI-powered tools and services, from personalized education to healthcare algorithms, may be more accessible to those with resources, potentially widening the gap between different socioeconomic groups. We need to ensure that the benefits of AI are accessible to everyone, promoting inclusivity and equity.
Let's address the elephant in the room, or rather the concern of AI becoming uncontrollable. Now, the idea of a superintelligent AI deciding to act against human interests might seem like the stuff of science fiction, but it's a concern that even some of the brightest minds in tech are taking seriously. And even if we don't end up with a real-life HAL 9000 on our hands, the potential for AI systems to malfunction, to be compromised, or to be used inappropriately is very real. We need to develop safeguards, ethical guidelines, and emergency stop features, just in case, to ensure that AI remains under human control.
As we interact more and more with AI, the lines between human and machine are beginning to blur. We're forming relationships with chatbots, relying on algorithms for companionship, and even outsourcing our memories to digital assistants. And it's changing us. Some suggest that these interactions could make us more dependent on technology. Others believe that AI can enhance our abilities, augment our creativity, and help us connect with each other in new and meaningful ways. The truth, as always, is likely somewhere in between.
So where do we go from here? The truth is, the future of AI is not predetermined. It's a story that's still being written. and we all have a role to play in shaping the narrative. We can choose to be mindful of the risks and embrace the promises with caution, aiming for the best while preparing for challenges. Or we can acknowledge the challenges, address the ethical dilemmas head-on, and work together to ensure that AI is developed and deployed responsibly, ethically, and for the benefit of all humankind. The choice is ours, but we don't have much time to decide. The future is closer than it appears. So there you have it, 14 important truths about AI that you should be aware of. But hey, at least you're now armed with the knowledge to navigate this evolving world of algorithms, automation, and artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the AIHub for more deep dives into the world of technology. And because we know you're all eager to share your thoughts, let us know in the comments which AI truth surprised you the most. Was it the potential for job displacement, the privacy implications, the algorithmic bias, the environmental impact, the advanced robotics, or maybe the fact that your AI assistant uses more energy than you might think? We're eager to know.